Okay, so I don't know if it will actually make it anywhere, but I don't have enough pulls. That only can mean one thing. I'm going to attempt to pull her with what I have and see. But the problem is 60 pulls is not even nearly enough to get anything. I mean, it's nearly enough, but not quite there. If I at least had 70, then maybe with the cashback I could get 1 5-star. But like this, I'm not sure, but we can see. And the reason why I'm recording is also because I lost my previous two 50/50s, which means I have a pretty high chance of getting captured radiance, which is pretty cool. I still didn't catch it on camera, so might as well try. I'm actually excited about Candace and Dahlia, because Dahlia is completely new. Obviously, Candace is still not C6. Diona is already C6, so it's whatever. Let me just see. I'm literally 0 PD. I know it. I won't even need to check that. So... that's random as fuck. I was trying to get cons for this girl and she's coming like this? Okay, whatever. I'm not even mad at that. Okay, we got Dahlia and Sacrificial Great Swords. That's already a win. Another Dahlia, so W again. So technically that will be midway. One Candace, also not really complaining. Though, in all honesty, now that I think about it, maybe getting Diona would be better because that would be more cashback. I'm not feeling it early anyway, so that's why I'm not even getting upset right. Is that a Witsit? I think that's Witsit. It's not even bad. I think my second copy is not R5, so... what is... First of all, Candace is C6. Wait, was my Candace C5 before that? I just got like 3 pulls back. I actually have a chance of getting something. I don't know, man. I could literally just make another 10 pull and then see how it goes, I guess. Wait, I didn't even need 160, but it's okay. I'll probably need more anyway. So that will be 70 pulls. It's still too early anyway, so... yeah, it's a purple. But it is Candace, so that's just single pull. If I actually lose, that will be very sad. Because, hear me out. Oh, I don't even have that many crystals. Ah, yeah, because of a ᴄՂᴇᴄᴜ. Well, GG's then. I don't think I have enough. But I am 72 in. It's super close. And the thing I wanted to say about losing, if I do lose the 50/50, I'm guaranteed to have the capture and radiance the next time I pull for whoever it is. So I might as well just, you know, just prepare for the character. Throughout all 3 of my gacha games, I've been doing nothing but single pull. And it was so annoying, and I don't want to do this again. Oh god. Well, it's kind of sad. I'm back with another 10 pull. I actually have 1 extra pull from the story. I just finished it. I don't need a 10 pull probably because I stopped at 72 last time. So if I had to guess, it will take me hopefully like no more than 8 because I'm really worried about losing. Like I said, worst case scenario, I lose here obviously, and also going pretty far in the PD, I guess. Let's just see how it goes. 73. I don't remember if I mentioned it in the end of the previous session I had, because it's been a couple of days for me now, but I would love to either win or maybe get a capture and radiance because I lost 2 50/50s previously. I think that's already 75, correct me if I'm wrong. So we're already in the soft PD area. That's a purple, and that's Dahlia. Okay, I actually saw his splash art for the first time like this. He is now C2, and I'm getting nervous because 76 is already getting kind of late. I would not like to lose here, even though I have a gut feeling that I will. 77. That's not capturing radiance. Ooh, I was so worried, man. I was so fucking nervous. You don't understand because, well, you saw that. That was just gold. It was not capturing radiance, which means I just broke my streak, I guess. I think that's how it works. So now I just have her because I just simply won. That's what happened. But look at her though. Oh my god. I'm not gonna show too much after this because the main point of the video is the pulling session. But I did want to maybe put some extra pulls into Shenhe's banner. Like, what if? Okay, let's just go back to this later. Like I said, I have this one. I basically just have 6 more pulls. If Shenhe comes home in this mini, that would be crazy, but I do not think so because 4 stars are whatever, minus Dahlia. Dahlia is the only one I really want, and then it's just Shenhe. Let's just see. If something happens, I would like to keep it in the video, but if not, then not. I mean, not gonna complain, definitely. Maybe there's gonna be a purple, but I am doubtful of that too, knowing my PD luck. For 4 stars anyway. For 5 stars, it's not so bad. And I do not have a single purple, so yeah, I didn't have enough cashback. It would be nice to eventually have Shenhe, but if I won't, like I said, I think I'm still fine. As of now, I'm pretty sure my set in stone team would be these 2, Skirk herself, and I don't know, I kind of want another Hydro for Farina, so I would probably use someone like Yelan. I did read her talents, and I mean, I read Escoffier's talents too, which heavily imply that you need to have only Cryos and Hydros, and the only reason why I would want another Hydro is just, you know, so that Farina also does a bit more damage, but that's it's not a necessity, I guess. You could run 3 cryos, but the problem is I don't have Shenhe, so I think my best bet would be Yelan, because unfortunately they quite literally banned Kazuha and Shilanian. But anyways, I think this is the team I'm planning to run. Obviously not now. I will probably just show you my floor 12 run with her. I already cleared the abyss, but I still wanted to show something. But yeah, here we go. I can't believe I actually won. That's just crazy to me, because winning usually is not a thing that I do. I feel like 80% of all of my pulls I just straight up lose, so I'm pretty happy with that. Okay, you guys, so I've been just leveling her up and testing her out. She's super confusing as a character, so I definitely do not know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just, you know, sort of trying to intuitively get it, which I think I'm not really doing right. In any case, I still wanted to try and do floor 12 with her. I'm pretty sure I did it with Wriothesley on one half and I think ᴄᴇᴇᴄ on the other. I mean, my Wriothesley is C1, but I think Skirk is probably stronger than him right now. So let me just show you my build, I guess. It's not like super impressive. I know people have over 200 crit damage on her and like, I mean, more than just 5% like me over here. But I think this crit ratio is pretty respectable. Unfortunately, I could not avoid ER rolls, but I mean, at some point you have to pay for being able to wear a signature set, which I heard is actually very important. I mean, just by reading this, it's pretty fucking impressive. 60% normal attack damage increase. I don't think it's very common. It also gives you 60% elemental burst damage as well, which sounds pretty cool too, but I just don't know how that really works. I mean, her burst. I did have to give her the black sword. I do have it since forever ago. Yeah, this is the ratio. She does ascend with crit damage, so it wasn't too hard to hit 200 crit damage. I had to re-roll this one actually with the new stuff. Feather is still really bad, but it has 12% crit rate on it. I was very lucky with the flower, and I don't really have attack substats, unfortunately, which means she will not have a lot of attack. That's sad because she also does not have a 5-star weapon to compensate for it, but I'm working with it. But now second half is for her, and first half sounds a lot like it's for ᴄᴇᴇᴄ, maybe Varessa. I'm not 100% sure, but oh, you can do that. I did not know that, but now I do. I'm just worried because over here, yeah, we have the literal cryo boss. It was pretty hard to hit the timer with these, not gonna lie to you. In my opinion, the first half is harder. I mean, I guess I could always try Layla, but we will not melt with Layla, I'm pretty sure. And I just don't have a lot of options here. Maybe it would be nice to build Dahlia for this as well, but something tells me he's not a super cool support, I guess, because I looked into his talents and I was pretty upset because it pretty much just an attack speed boost and a shield. I assume you can put him on Noblesse Oblige, but yeah, we don't really have swords that would buff a DPS, minus maybe Kazuha's sword, but I don't know, man. Anyways, I am actually literally stumped. Instead of Arena for Skirk, I could use someone else, but this whole point of the video is to showcase Skirk, so I'll have to pull through with ᴄᴇᴇᴄ somehow. This kind of sucks, and I'm pretty sure we won't be able to do it on time anyway, but I could at least show a decent timer for the Skirk half. Let's see. Abyss has got a bit rougher, let's just say that. The buffs are pretty specific, but yeah, just now we got pretty lucky with the card anyway, so okay, let me try. I think they both have fire on them. Did I just hit 1,000,000? I think I did. I'm gonna die if I don't watch it. I was not even planning to keep the first half in the video, but I have some time before she gets her shields back and like her copies or whatever. Oh my god. How do I struggle with energy? How? Okay, well, that was 700,000. I'm not sure why. Perhaps it's because Shilanian's buff ran out. I'll definitely still take it. I keep forgetting to use the enhanced shield too. Maybe that's why I didn't have enough energy. That was not a lot, but I think it's because I did not wait for the cryo status. But hey, my Diana is C6, so she buffs EM. Anyways, I'm confused about her burst because you can hold her skill and then use the actual burst, or you can just tap her skill, then wait for the 3 crystals, or I mean, ideally you should have them from the get-go, and then I think just use normal attacks. I'm confused about the tapped version of the skill because when you tap it, you can stay in it for quite some time and then use the burst. So my question was like, should I try and stay on longer, or should I specifically wait for the 3 stars and immediately use the burst, because that kind of changes her state. She's pretty complex for me for now. I'm gonna start with the burst, even though it's probably not a good idea. I should have probably ran through my team and get all of the buffs first. We should not really be struggling, because see, I start right away with the stars and now I'm doing quite some damage, I gotta say. Whoa, don't do that. And I use her burst again and now I'm getting stars again. Rotations can be pretty confusing, but hey, we just brought this boss to the amount of HP where he just can't lose anymore. Now I only have 2. Now I have 3, so I use the charge attack and then I just keep normal attacking. Nobody apparently. And I ran out. That's unfortunate. There's too many things happening. I mean, it's literally just a couple of enemies and I'm like, oh my god, no, I'm confused. But in any case, I'm pretty sure I had quite some time left. Probably half a minute, I would say. And we're also getting these insane fucking cards, which I really appreciate. Game, for once, you're doing this for a video. Cryo, please. Cryo, please. He just does not want to have the cryo state as well. I just wasted the whole Benny burst for this because, like, the boss just wouldn't have the cryo status. Please, somebody in the comments explain to me how this fucking game works because I don't get it. ᴄᴇ still does a lot of damage, even with no reactions. Don't get me wrong. In my opinion, at least. I'm just halting. I don't care. Yep, that's a very scuffed ᴄᴇ run, but hey, don't like my team order here. Alright, starting with 3 stars. I think it's related to the amount of freeze reactions happening in the team. It must be, because like I said, I was reading her talent, but it's still confusing as fuck, man. Okay, don't absorb my energy. I keep just normal attacking because I don't really know in advance whether I will have... oh god, whether I will have the 3 stars or not. And I'm definitely messing it up because I should have absorbed it. This boss normally gives me a lot of trouble. Alright, let's do it. Maybe. I think it still works. She does an insane amount of damage. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't understand what the fuck is happening. I can't see the numbers. Just now I think I saw a 60k at some point. Oh, well. I just really want to see how much attack my characters have right now, because that would probably be insane. But now we need to be extra careful with our defense being a bit lower. Okay, you need to relax. Can I just finish you off, please? Yes, thank you. ᴄᴇ is still an insane unit, like I said, so she does not give a fuck. I'm curious about this. Can I get her burst when I rotate back? Because I noticed this happens sometimes. Nope. But now I can. What are these numbers I'm looking at? I could have enhanced it even further. What is actually going on? Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Yeah, I was a bit nervous there in the end. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just saw her almost dying and I was like, wait, what just happened? But yeah, that attack kind of drains your HP, but ᴄᴇᴄ saved me. What I was trying to say is I'm still confused about her burst. As you can see right now, it's ready. I don't know why. Like, if I use it now, she even will do the animation and everything. It's not gonna be just a state change. I'm pretty sure. Let me use it. Yep. If I hold her skill like this, she will enter that state. And then I think when I rotate back to her, she's gonna have that burst. And if I tap, it's whatever. You know what? If somebody knows how to properly use her and rotate with her burst and with her normal attacks, then please let me know, because I have not figured it out. I think maybe if I switched to her and I held her skill instead and then normal attack and then use her burst, I would be able to combine them. But perhaps it's just 2 different things she does. It just seems more appropriate to use her with normal attacks than the burst, because it feels like they do more damage. I mean, you just saw that shit. That was fucking insane. But yeah, what I was trying to say earlier is ᴄᴇᴄ has the ᴅᴇsᴄ spear and ᴄᴇ has Elegy. So even then you can struggle in the abyss with energy recharge, which is absolute insanity. Oh my god. Though she has a little bit of energy recharge, she does not produce many particles, and even if she does, it's gonna be pretty hard to catch them with other team members. So for Rina, I did try to use her with her sword, just, you know, to add more damage, and you could probably see that there was quite some damage still from ᴄᴇ and from Furina. So overall, this team is just pretty nuts, I would say, because yeah, ᴄᴇᴄ probably does the least damage, but it's essential for her to have the ᴅᴇsᴄ spear in this team, because everybody needs their bursts besides for Skirk. So yeah, that's Skirk for you. I definitely did not expect to actually get her. I guess the chances were high for me to get the Capturing Radiance, in which, by the way, it still did not happen. I can't believe it had like a 75% chance of triggering and it did not happen. I very much might as well lose on Shanghai anyway, but I'll keep on trying. Worst case scenario, I just build pity, right? So that's actually pretty good. If you saved a lot and you could get both of them, the weapon banner is also pretty fucking awesome. And you have some Sumeru weapons here as well, which apparently you cannot obtain any other way outside of the weapon banner. So yeah, so far I'm very impressed with Skirk, which was to be expected. Let me know how your pulls went and whether you were able to build her with her set or not. I heard people say that her artifact set is actually very important, even though you could use her in ᴄᴇ or even Gladiator. I'm pretty sure, just like Arlecchino, she actually loses quite some damage if she's not on her set. So having even like just decent stats on her set is still apparently more beneficial than running her on any other set with better crit values. That was interesting. Maybe I'm wrong though, so feel free to correct me. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.